Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, all the students who are following our page. And today we are live with Jason Chen of Ryerson University International College, joining all the way from Canada with us. And thank you all for joining this quite late night live session from Eduko Pathways. I'm Kazi Tushar, I'm the Chief Marketing Officer. So, Jason, really glad to have you with us today.
Well, thank you for having me, and hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Jason Chen. I'm the marketing manager at RUIC, Ryerson University International College. I'm very happy to be here with you going through the whole section talking about rare things and things here in Toronto, as well as our programs. So thank you, Tasha, for these wonderful events. I'm so happy and so excited to talk to our students.
Really glad to have you with us, Jason. So, a lot of students from Bangladesh who are willing to go to Ryerson University. We have these sort of calls every day, almost specifically students who are interested in Canada choose Ryerson University for various reasons that you can see. And something at the heart of Toronto is also puts Ryerson on the top list of universities that Bangladeshi students wants to go. So, Jason, before we begin into your presentation, could you tell us more of how Ryerson University International College could be a straight out pathway for the Ryerson University?
Yes, that's a really great question here. So Ryerson University International College offers a soft landing pathway to Ryerson University, which means that like for our programs here, we offer longer teaching hours and then super hands-on student advising to help our students to be functioning well during their first year. As you may know that many of our students from all over the world, they may not be confident to be here in Canada during the first couple of months and a year. And also some students cannot meet with the minimum language requirements, so they may have difficulty studying in the first year. So all our program designed to help students to be function, to progress, to improve themselves during the first year here. So we divide our terms to 3 semesters a year, which means student doesn't have to take many courses during each semester, only like 3, maximum 4. So in that case, student can function well. They can study, improve, and then talk to our professors in a small class sizes. So that will definitely help them to improve along with the way. So that's just a
Great.
very quick overview about Ryerson University International College. I will have more information in the presentation. So.
Okay. So, Jason, just wanted to clarify. A lot of students ask these questions, and our counselors answer these questions. But I'd like to hear from you as well. So, the UTP 1 Foundation Program plus the UTP 2, the Bachelor First Year, that both together leads to the second year Bachelor program in Ryerson University. Am
Well,
I right?
not exactly. So UTP Stage 1 is equivalent of the first year of Ryerson University. So if you take UTP Stage 2, then that will drive you directly into the second year once you complete 10 credit courses. However, UTP Stage 1 is equivalent of, I would say, last year of high school or maybe grade 12 here in Canada. So that's pretty much like a high school level. And that's particularly for students who cannot complete their high school or maybe just don't have sufficient credit to apply for university. So that's pretty much like a transition year. And then once our students complete their UTP Stage 1, and then they can progress to UTP Stage 2, and then to the second year of Ryerson University. So that's how that works.
Okay, fantastic. I think that would clarify a lot of students' queries. And again, we are here, Educo Pathways. You can always come back to us and we will explain these things more in details. Now, how about the UTP 2 program? Arts, Business Management, International Economics, and Finance. Those are the majors that students can choose from.
Yes, so we do offer like 13 majors across Faculty of Business and Arts for our students to choose. And then you can go any of those majors, or if you're interested in taking 2 areas to study, you can take both as major and minor. And then, once you complete the 10 courses, there is no further test, there is no further application. All you have to do is be ready for the second year at Ryerson University.
Oh, fantastic. Jason, before you run down your presentation, I'd just like to tell all the people who have joined this session to ask questions right on the Facebook chat, on the comment section, and we'll try to answer them if Jason is here. If not, you can always leave your email address and phone number and say that you're interested for RIUC, and we'll get back to you later. So, Jason, over to you for your presentation.
All right, thank you. So let me share my screen so we can going through this presentation here. I have a PPT ready. There you go. All right,
Yeah.
so this presentation is about like 25 pages, but I'm not going to spend much time on a few pages because, and you know that Tasha from Eduko is quite familiar with RUIC, and then the team, the guidance counselor team in Eduko is very professional and knowledgeable, so they will be able to help you with everything, all the application process. So I will just mainly focus on a few key features here in the presentation. So let's get started. So first of all, just a quick fact about Toronto here. So Toronto is a vibrant and metropolitan city. It's the largest city in North America after New York and Chicago, and then largest city in Canada. And with Greater Toronto area had 6.9 million people, with 160 languages are spoken in this beautiful city. And it's also ranked in the top 10 of the most livable cities in the world. And then so this is the place you can consider as second home. I mean, most of our students, once they arrive here, they love the city. They would love to, study and live here and then immigrate in the future. And then this is just a map of the downtown Toronto. I'm not gonna spend much time to go through each buildings here, but just so you know that we do have, as you can see, Ryerson University is number 1 with the blue logo. We do have a shopping center across us, and that's Eaton Center, and then City Hall is there. And then down in the middle, you can see that the big tower, that's CN Tower. So that's one of the significant icon in Canada, in Toronto. And also there is if you are a big fan of sports, that's number 19 and 14. It's the home to Blue Jay, the baseball team, and the Raptors, the basketball team. And it's affordable to get a ticket during the season. So once you be here, you won't miss it. So next one. Ryerson University. So Ryerson is known as a hub for innovation, creation, and then practical experiences. And our students gain real-world knowledge through co-op, internships, and amplify their studies through specialized minor and Zoom learning that I will be talking about later. And then this is to see that choosing Ryerson for undergraduate degree means getting closer to where students want to be. Whether that involves working in a field or pursuing graduate study, your master degrees. So we can see that a Ryerson education will prepare students for success. And then now let's take a look at some quick facts here. Still, just some numbers here. I'm not going to read all of this, but just so you know that at Ryerson University, there were about less than 2,000 international students from over 146 different countries. It's only like 7.2% of the total population. So it's very diverse as a reflection of the diverse community in Toronto. So you can always find the people from the same culture, from your home country, and then speak the same languages, your mother tongue. So that's easy for you to get used to the life here. And then next year, so I would like to highlight 2 key features for Ryerson University. So let's talk about the experiential learning first. So experiential learning is the hallmark of Ryerson University education that emphasizes the relevance and integration of theory and practice. And then purpose is to get you going outside of classroom and then place you into the fields. So it contains like co-ops, internships, and real-life projects with 93% experiential component in curriculum. And that comes to 95% employment rate upon graduation. So Ryerson University also partnerships with a lot of leading organizations and the government department in Canada. And let's take a look who they are here. So as you can see, there are many familiar names here. As you can see, Adidas, Air Canada, Bell, Rogers, well, you name it, it's all here. I'm not going to read all of them. So once you arrive here and study at Ryerson University, there are lots of co-op available that you can choose and apply for. And then those is only part of those co-op list. It won't show up all the companies, but this is, I would say, some of the major companies here that you can work for sure. And then next one here, so Zoom learning. So Zoom learning is quite unique to Ryerson's mode. It's actually, I would say it's an incubator. It's 10 incubators here at Ryerson University across the campus that help students to accelerate and support them to build startups. So you can start your own company or projects by talking to your friends and then classmates and professors here at different Zoom. And then maybe I will give you a quick example here for you to understand what Zoom looks like. So for example, DMZ, this is a digital media zone. So it's created in 2010, and it's #1 university business incubator in Canada and the #5 in the world. It offers over like 80 dedicated advisors who could be professors, entrepreneurs, or any experienced group in the industry. And there are 20 partner countries and then 70 international incubator partners, and then coming up with 621 international delegation visits. And then, well, you can see the success rate is like 71%. So to that end, result $918 million in funding raised in total. I'm sorry to read all of these points in no particular order, but this is really the place you should go and visit. I know that a chart won't tell everything, but a video here to learn more about Zoom learning. There you go.
Learning is different here. It's about more than passing on knowledge. It's about gaining experience that will prepare you for the real world. This is Zone Learning at Ryerson University. Ryerson zones are incubators, or spaces where people come together to brainstorm, kickstart projects, and build startups. You don't need to be an entrepreneur to get involved, and you don't need a plan for a startup. You don't even need to be a student. If you've ever wanted to try out a new idea, create social change, help grow a company, or just work with creative people in a cool environment, this is the place for you. There are 10 zones on campus that each focus on a different industry. Each zone offers one-on-one mentorship from experts, as well as access to state-of-the-art workspaces and technologies. Take a first step by coming to an event, workshop, hackathon, or boot camp, where you can meet new people and learn new skills. When you're ready, your zone can give you opportunities to rub shoulders with industry leaders and investors. When you join a zone, you're joining more than a community. You're joining a movement to shape the future, starting by shaping your own. Level up your learning at ryerson.ca/zone-learning.
All right, so that's about Zoom learning. I hope you all enjoyed that video. I do. And then now let's talk about RUIC programs here. So as mentioned in the beginning, so we offer like 3 pathway programs to different programs. So there will be business management, including 7 majors, international economics and finance, as well as arts, including 5 majors. So there are 3 intakes available a year in September, January, and May to provide more flexibility to you guys based on your study plan. And the benefits of studying with RUIC are, rather than soft landing mode, we offer extra support from both academic and English, individualized advising based on each different difficulties. And then there is a smaller class sizes, and then longer teaching hours allow you to fully engage and interact with Ryerson professor, and then guarantee the progression to the second year at Ryerson University. And then let me quickly walk you through each program here. So the first program, Bachelor of Commerce in Business Management. So our students usually take a broad range of business courses in the first year. And then you are able to choose to focus on one major once you have tried out all the different areas in the second year. So the 7 majors are listed on the slide, as you can see in the bottom there. So the CoOp is available for business students that I will be talking about very soon. But meanwhile, minor option is available, which means that once you choose any of those 7 fields as your major, you are allowed to choose other courses from different faculty or area as your minor, which will provide you with more wide range knowledge. For example, so if you are interested in, let's say, marketing management here, but you also like to learn about fashion, and then you can choose marketing management as your major and then fashion study as your minor. So you can combine those. And then just a quick page here. So as home of the business management program, the Ted Rogers School of Management is one of the largest business school in North America, and then biggest school in Canada, with almost like 12,000 students in total. So rather than those quick facts that showcasing here, one thing I would like to highlight is it's a AACSB accredited. If you can look at that little green icon in the middle, in the bottom middle. So that icon means that only 5% of the business school in the world receive this accreditation. By 5%, it means less than 700 universities worldwide. And then moreover here, so students at TRSM will have their paid co-op. So TRSM co-op is different. In fact, it has been designed in consultation with industry experts to ensure it meets the change needs of today's business world. And it also has its co-op office that offers a specialized preparation program for our students, which means that before student first work term, he or she participates in a specialized preparation program, including career readiness, self-assessment, peer mentoring, and the core technical skills. So the co-op office also invites live actors to recreate cooperation difficult scenarios. So this allows our students to learn how to react on these scenarios and how to resolve them. And there's no cap on the co-op. The work term is up to 60 months in duration, and the student can earn around like 23 Canadian dollars per hour. And then the best part is 90% of graduates from the co-op program will have their job offer before they even graduate. And then 50% of this from a previous co-op employer. So that definitely proves how good it is and how important they are. I know that number won't tell everything, but again, a video here about reason why I choose TRSM. There you go. All right, so that's about business program and then TRSM. So let's move on. So the second pathway is international economics and finance. This program is Canada's only undergraduate university programs that exclusively targeted to meet both needs. So this is to see that with the program integrates finance into the curriculum, students can learn to evaluate opportunities and then risk related to the cross-border investment flows by considering, let's say, foreign social, cultural, or political factors. You probably don't know like what this is exactly, but all you need to remember is this. So it offers a mandatory paid internship between the program's third and fourth year. So it will be in the second half. So the duration is between 4 months and a year. So graduates have 100% employment rate at the time of graduation because they're all well equipped with skills that are ready for employment. By 100%, it actually consists of like 85% of direct employment, and then 50% of those who are willing to study in the next level, such as MBA or maybe Master of Economics. And the page also shows the most recent CoOp placements. Quite a few are government related, as you can see. And then there are big names here, United Nations, WTO, and also government department like Ontario Ministry of Finance, of like Education, well, you name it, it's out there. Okay, so the final pathway is Bachelor of Arts. And the major that student can choose includes, as you can see on your right-hand side there. So even though it's an arts degree, the programs also has offered co-op opportunities for students to gain hands-on experience in a real-life projects or field trips. For example, one of the program here is Environment and Urban Sustainability. So it's an environment-related area which students need to work with their professors closely and then to outside of classroom and then to be in the field for those researches. And then co-op option is available for politics and governance and then sociology. Lots of job opportunity posted by the Faculty of Arts for psychology students as well, where they can work in the public health related departments. All right, so moving into next part, admission requirements. So please note that all entry requirements by country can be found on our website. So I only list the Canadian curriculum, Bangladesh high school curriculum, A-level and IB, and you can find details on each program. I'm not going to spend much time here because I believe the easiest way is to talk to your guidance counselor at Eduko. As I mentioned again, so they are very professional. They know everything. They're quite familiar with us. So any questions, they're more than happy to help you on this. So next page here. So in terms of English language requirements, we have 3 points, entry points, depending on your English level, as you can see from the page. So the minimum requirement is, for example, IELTS. Let's say IELTS. It's IELTS 5.0 overall. So you will need to study some language courses in the first semester. Or if you reach IELTS 6.0, then no language courses required, and you will start your academic courses directly. But just very important here is that no matter which level you've been placed, it's all about 3 semesters, which is the year before moving to the second year at Ryerson University. You don't have to spend extra time here for language courses, for any extra courses, no. And also please note that IELTS, UKVI, TOEFL, even home edition, Duolingo are all acceptable. However, you may have question, what about those having less than IELTS 6.0 or equivalent? So we do offer PVT, which is the, you can consider that as a placement test, like an internal placement test. So it's free of charge. It's about like 50 minutes online test, and then you can apply for it. Once you conditional offer is issued, you can take it at any time. So next page here about the tuition fees. Still, I'm not going to spend much time here. I don't want to make it too complicated here. I will just give you a range here. So for the 10 academic courses, for some students, they may have to add language courses here. But I will say the tuition fee for the year will be from like 29,000 Canadian dollars to 35,000 Canadian dollars. And then next page here, how to apply. Still, please talk to your guidance counselor at Eduko, and then they're quite familiar with everything regarding RUIC programs and application process. They can easily help you set up everything to start your Ryerson journey. All right, so to wrap up the presentation, there are 6 points I hope everyone can remember. So first of all, location, and location. So Ryerson University locates right in the middle of downtown Toronto, with most programs having co-op, internships, and field projects. Ryerson University provides a career-focused education to all students that allow you to be job-ready after graduation. The experiential learning is the hallmark of the university, and then zone learning with 10 incubators that allow you to get involved are unique to Ryerson. And there are lots of innovative facilities on campus where you can easily access. Last but not the least, RUIC provides great student support that help our students to have a smooth progression to the second year at Ryerson University. Look, I know that presentation won't tell everything, but last video I would like to share with you. There you go. All right, that's all about it. And then let's open the floor and then see if you have any questions. Tazar, over to you.
Oh, thank you, Jason. It was very informative and in-depth, and I really liked the last video. It really shows experiential learning and the Toronto, the community, and the vibrant, nature of the city altogether. Located on campus in downtown Toronto, Ryerson University International College offers undergraduate pathways to Ryerson University. With a supportive environment and transformative learning experience, Ryerson University International College could be your path to a successful future. And I really like the tagline, so I'll just put it down below here. Follow your ambitions, pursue your opportunities, discover your path into Ryerson University. With that, I would like to thank you, Jason Chen, for joining us today for such an amazing sessions. And of course, I think the comments going to come up later, but we'll always be in contact. Anybody who's interested to apply to RUIC, the number is right down below, 096145333857. You can also DM us on our Facebook page or on our YouTube, Instagram. So with that, Jason, thank you so much for joining today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.